Facebook. Wow, what a beautiful day here in South Wales. I'm out here just doing some exercise in the sunshine, making the most of it because it was pouring down yesterday. It may well be pouring down tomorrow, and there's just something special about what the sun does to the mind, right? So I'm out here making the most of it, and as often is the case when you exercise, when you've got that time with yourself, thoughts start to come, ideas start to come, things that are on your heart that you want to share come. So just taking a little pause, and something came to me that I want to share. If you're watching this live with me, or even if you're watching the replay as well, welcome. Great to see you here. And if you've got any aspiring speakers and coaches in particular on your Facebook, please share, especially if they're in the early days. That's where I'm spending a lot of my focus at the moment. So hang on. Sorry, no, it's just I thought someone had pulled onto my drive. It's just the collecting the recycling. So yeah, this is what came to me when I was doing my exercise. So if you're a new coach or a new speaker, you've got a challenge that I didn't really have when I first started out. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We just lost connection there briefly. If you're a new coach or a new speaker, you've got a challenge that perhaps I didn't really have, because I wasn't really aware that there was this big personal development industry when I first started out, and I just started helping people, and things grew from there. Went to my local Toastmasters. The speaking grew from there. But I see a lot of, or I hear from coaches that are a little bit intimidated by some of the things they see on Facebook, and they don't want to be tarred with the same brush as people that are perhaps not going about things the right way, not being 100% authentic, not perhaps charging too much for what they can provide, and that's intimidating these new coaches, these new speakers, and they're retracting it a little bit. I didn't have this challenge because, as I said, I wasn't aware of this industry here in South Wales. I was just doing my thing. So the number one bit of advice, guys, is just do your thing. Does that make sense? So yes, there may be people out there not going about things the right way, overcharging, under-delivering, not being themselves. That doesn't have to be you. In fact, that gives you the opportunity to stand out and be different. And that's actually something I'll be talking about on my webinar on Thursday. Many of you have registered, and you've been very kind in your excited messages and that type of thing. So I'll pop a link below so I can explore that in a little bit more detail on how the market being saturated from your eyes and being full of these types of people is actually a benefit to us, because it gives us the opportunity to stand out. Does that make sense? And we might see big claims, 7-figure coaches, millionaire speakers, and that's fine, and we're all on that journey. But I'm looking to empower you with the idea that this is not an intimidating idea, that there is a ladder that we can take. And one of my friends and great mentors to me, Harry Singer. Harry is incredible. If you check Harry out, I believe he's in India at the moment. If you managed to see this, Harry, thank you for everything, my brother. And he does a lot of work with the great Tony Robbins himself, and I believe he's spoken on Tony stages for pretty much 2 decades now. But he said to me, when I was looking to gradually increase my fees as I was getting greater results, both with individual clients as well as businesses and speaking gigs as well, he empowered me with the idea that if you think of your fees and how comfortable you are with them on a 1 to 10 scale, a level 1 being, say, free, of course you're comfortable asking for zero investment, 10 being, well, I'm charging too much here, I'm definitely charging too much, that's not the right fee for me. He empowered me with the idea to go for number 7. So the chances are, so you're not underselling yourself, and you're not going to throw yourself into that category of not being able to deliver on the fee structure that you've got in place. And I remember, I'll never forget the first time someone asked me, what would you charge for a day training my business? I had no idea. I said £350. And they said, oh yeah, great, fine, fantastic. Almost as if to say, wow, I didn't think it was going to be so low. And I thought, oh damn, I could have asked for a higher fee there. But that allowed me to be comfortable and to go get, go give 10 times, go give £3,500 worth of value, comfortably, authentically, being myself. And then incrementally, as a business might say, oh wow, Jermaine, since your event, we managed to quadruple our sales, or we've had 30% less sick days. I'm thinking, maybe the results I'm getting are worth a little bit more than £350, £500, £700. And it would grow incrementally as I stepped into the great results I was getting. Does that make sense? And this is true of my one-on-one clients. I helped a golfer turn professional. He recommended me, and in those days I was just going to focus on sports people, because, or just golfers specifically. And he said, you should work with my wife. I said, is she a golfer? And he said, no, she works for Coca-Cola. He said, your concepts, your ideas, the coaching you're providing is transferable across the board, And so the life coaching practice was born. Free coaching. And then all of a sudden the programs started to be developed out of the results that I was getting. Does that make sense? And then you just develop a fair exchange. So the idea of this video was just for me to empower you with the idea, don't be intimidated by some of the coach and speaker bashing that goes on in the social media world. These people are only having to go at the ones that are not doing things the right way. Does that make sense? That gives you the opportunity to do things the right way and stand out. Okay, my friends? Thank you so much for watching. I believe my phone's about to run out of battery. Maybe it's even gone already.